Sorry about your phone. I'll replace it, you said, looking at his damaged phone on the grass. It's fine. Leave it, he said, looking at it, too. There was a moment of silence. A really awkward moment of silence. Tony found himself staring at your your breast. He blushed softly. So, depression. He began. I'll call you depression. He began. You looked at him. Yes? You. You asked, blushing, and started. We could forget about the phone and, get to know each other better, he says. Sure. Like a date, you ask. Eyes full of hope. Well, I don't know. I mean, well, look. He sighs. He sighs normally. We could have a date. It's nice. It's a nice way of getting to know some things. We could. You gave him a closed eye smile. A certain someone stared from the. No. No. What is going on? Date much? Someone help me. This stupid Google thing is haunting me. Lovely waiter. Love water. Waiter. You and a certain blue clock made plans for the next day. Hopefully no one would sit there and stare when a human walked in with a clock. Exactly. The girl. The depression patted at your clothes, wanting to look nice for your date. He said not to dress too formal. What exactly is not too formal? Oh well, I sat outside by the bench, waiting to get picked up. I looked left and right, no signs of any sort of headlights or a clock walking up a slope. Hope he didn't forget, you said. Depression said, lowering your head slightly. Hurt. What is going on? What the hell is going on? Hurt. Why care so much about someone you just met? If anything, your caretakers told you to stay away from strangers. Was it because he was a clock? Is that interested you? Or was it that I can't read right now. Voice, it was deep and bold. A pair of headlights appeared. The car soon stopped in front of your house. Tony got out. Lovely night, is it not? Okay, he said, heading over to the passenger side and opening your door for you. You smiled certainly in the car. Words weren't spoken for the entire car ride. The only thing that you could hear was your heart beating. Oh, and also soft ticks from the clock, man, every once in a while. When getting to your restaurant named Malcolm's, a nice pigeon, oh my gosh, showed showed your table. Your table. Actually, after looking at it, I think it was a butterfly with a tux. Yep. Tony shoved him away, lowered his eyes at the big butterflies of the little. So, trying to spark up conversation, you said, "Why do you pick this place?" you asked Tony. The butterfly waiter thing gave him a nasty look as I asked, Oh, a friend? Oh, a friend of mine suggested it. I can't read. Suggest it. He answered quietly. The butterfly smiled and headed towards the kitchen. Your main one, Mr. Pigeon. After having your date with Tony, you headed towards the exit. You glanced at Tony for the time. The time he looks at you. What? He blushes. Oh, sorry. You laugh. I forgot the clock was my date tonight. Walking outside, you encounter the waiter again. Can you go away? Tony's voice was stern now. Happy moment gone. Tony, can I talk to you for a moment? The butterfly asked, tapping his foot in midair while he flew. Oh my god, Tony looked at you. You nodded. I wonder what they had to talk about. All you heard was someone named Roy. Who is this Roy they speak of? Tony, you must hurry, the waiter said, his face turning red. It's not as easy as it looks, signaled. Tony cried through clenched his teeth. Your eyes narrowed and walked over to the two men. What's going on? I thought. I was going to be nice evening with Mr. Cluck over here, not Mr. Pigeon. Every time I say pigeon, it makes me laugh. Speechless, the butterfly left. Pigeon left. And Tony had an anime sweat drop. Sorry. Guys, I need to read more. Home sweet home. You scratched you snatched Tony by the wrist and started heading towards the car. You usually don't act like this. But the judgmental lies and soft murmurs. Okay, murmurs of nearby people were starting to get to you. Sorry about screaming at your friend back there, Tony. You said quietly. Depression said quietly. Walking down the restaurant steps. He looks up. Nah, it's fine. I would have done the same. Tony opens the passenger seat's door, motioning his arm for you to enter. You smile softly. Enter. Then look up at him. Tony's smiling too. He looks away and heads to his door. After Tony gets in his seat and strapped in, you look at the window. To avoid any awkward small talk, you watch Tony through the reflection in the glass. You watch the light. Okay, I can't do this. Just only one more. Turn it. I'm too lazy to head to face in front of you. It suddenly hits you. So, where are we going? Your eyes, Tony. Your eyes, too, Tony. It's like, we're going back to my place. His eyes widen, and he stumbles on his words. I mean, if that's okay with you, he stammers. Tony grips the steering wheel harder. You bite the inside of your cheek. Did you really want to go with him? You did. Just me. This clock. It's fine, I guess. You respond quickly, so Tony won't see through your certainly, I think, uncertainty. A few more minutes of driving in silence. He pulls up at a fairly nice house. It's not a mansion, but it's a nice place to settle. Well, here we are, home sweet home-ish. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like you're sleeping in the same bed or anything crazy. Tony receives a message. His phone screen lights up and he coughs. He begins to speak. So, what if we sleep together tonight? Damn it. Holy bananas and spaghetti. So is there gonna be enough? That sounds wonderful. I forced a smile and stepped out of the car. Tony does the same. Hey, I could have done that for you, he smiles. I have arms, I'm cool. I respond and go over to his door. Tony follows behind, stuffs his phone in his pocket and unlocks the door. Home sweet home, he says and pushes the door open. I step into the house and look around. Everything seems nicely organized. No clock in sight. I wonder, oh, is this okay? He starts snapping me out of thought. Yes, of course, everything is nice and neat. Why, thank you, depression. I'm sure your house is way neater. Shall we go to bed now? He offers. Might as well get it over with. I nod and Tony walks down the hall. No halls. I'm kidding. I assume I'll follow the bedroom door creaked. I can't read today. I didn't go to school. Okay. Creaked open and solitary. I think it's solitary. Solitary bed was in the center. What does a clock need a bed for? His bed was made of many shades of dark blue. Boy, I could sleep on the floor if you're uncomfortable. Depression, he murmurs. I'll be fine. I trust you not to do anything. I murmur back and get into his bed. The blanket was surprisingly fluffy. One would think he'd have the hardest bed in the world.